do Millionaire Mindset Hacks. Now, my friends, something miraculous happened in August of 2020. It was the birth and awakening and realization of this thing right here between my two ears. It had a lot of power. Now you might say, I already know that, Joy. Yes, I get that, Joy. But do you really? Okay. The whole breakdown to break free workshop is like rooted in all of these concepts. Okay. But I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of them. In August 2020, we were at a point in our business where it was either we were growing and I was either going to halt the growth because I was so scared inside and because I did not want to grow and because I had all these false beliefs from my past, or I was going to get over it and crush through and continue to grow this business and serve you. Okay. That was August 2020. It was a pivotal moment where either, Joy, you are the deciding factor, whether you help like your thousands of women, that you'll help thousands of women, or whether you'll help hundreds of thousands of women. Like that was literally the time when it was saying, where are you going to go, Joy, with this? So what we did was in August 2020, I realized finally through a lot of framework processes and a lot of mindset stuff that it all has to do with up here. Now, I'll tell you what, if you're broke right now, guess what? It has nothing to do with your circumstances. What? Yes, it does, Joy, because this and this and this. No, friend. No, thank you. There is so much to be had in this world. All you have to do is change right here and go grab it. So let's figure this out. I have 10 things right now to talk about. Are you ready? Number one, and now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just type them in here. I don't have a share screen. I'm just going to type them so that way it's super easy for you guys to find them. Okay. Number one, I am. You guys can write these down. I am. Here's the thing. Most of us say things like this. I'm fat. I'm not good at money. I'm not, what else? Like I'm not a good mom. I'm not good enough. In fact, give me a second. I'm going to read a few from our workshops. I feel inadequate. I'm stupid. I'm dumb, ugly, and stupid. I'm not good enough. I'm not a good mom. I hold it in my thoughts. I hold it in. It wasn't meant for me. I'm not good enough. Will I ever be successful? I'm afraid of losing another child. I don't deserve happiness. I'm lost and scared. I've been here before. I'm always on my own. I don't want to disappoint. I'm not confident. I can't put up boundaries. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not enough. I'm overwhelmed. I don't have time for me. Okay. Does that resonate? Hashtag feel that. Okay. Guess what? I did the same thing. I did the same thing until I realized in August 2020 that what I was saying to myself was perpetuating the cycle. So if you are tired of spinning your wheels, of being on the hamster wheel, of not going anywhere in life or going backward, you need to pay attention to these, okay? I'm telling you things right now that any single person can do. I don't care what your circumstances are. Anybody can do these right now. If you practice them over and over and over and over, okay, they will become part of you, so much so that you can have anything you want in life, but you have to work hard on these. It's all up here. It has nothing to do with what job you have, what circumstance you have, who you're married to, where you came from in life, your house you're in, you're now, nothing. Okay. I am. So your I am statements right now that are holding you back, you have to flip them. This is the very fast version. Are you ready? If you would say to yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, you have to flip it, because guess what? If you're not enough, you're not going to go after things. You're not going to feel like anything should be good for you. You're going to keep thinking that you are in like, oh no, my life sucks because like, and I can never do cool things because I'm not enough. Like you will stay and you will play small. Okay. You have to flip it. I am more than enough. I am worthy. What other things can we flip? If you're saying to yourself, I'm fat, then say I'm healthy. Okay, stop putting yourself down. I'm healthy. Guess what your brain is going to do? All of a sudden, your brain is going to say, but you just, you kind of ate like all of Cheesecake Factory yesterday and like all your Diet Cokes and all of your, gas station treats. And yeah, I'm talking from experience. Okay. and your brain's going to feel the incongruency. And when it feels the incongruency, it's going to try to say, okay, but you're saying you're healthy. So how can we be healthy? You have to feed it the healthy things. You have to say, I am healthy. And then you have to do actions to back that up. Okay. You go do healthy things. You eat healthy food. You act like a healthy person. You act what your mind says. Pay attention to that. I don't mean to yell. I'm so sorry. I just get so passionate about this stuff because I know how powerful it is. Okay, guys, whatever you think comes out in your actions. It comes out in your words first and then your actions. All right. So if you want to change the outcomes, you got to back it up. So it all starts with here. So if you're thinking like the negative thoughts about like, I'm not worthy, right? And then you start speaking things like, well, they left because, you know, I'm just not good enough for them. You know, that's why my husband left me, or that's why whatever, right? And then the actions, well, then you don't start going back out on dates, right? And all of a sudden, like, you just feel like nobody will value you and you're not good enough for anybody. So you don't do things. You see the problem as the action. And then the outcome is you don't have another future husband or something. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying though? You got to back it up. You want a different outcome? Back it up to the I am statement. Fix your I am statements in your head. No negative self-talk. Okay. All positive. Whenever you have a negative phrase come in your head, you got to stop it right then. I don't care if it's I am or other statements, but you do I am affirmations. I am smart. I am healthy. I am a millionaire. I'm a millionaire business owner. Let me clarify that. In August of 2020, I had an itty bitty little business. Okay. $20,000 a month. You might say, dang, Joy, that's a big business. Okay. I get that. Coming from where I'm at though now, and coming at from where I knew where that business could have been, it was a small business. Okay. Because guess what? My preschool before was like a $30,000 a month business. And so the next, 2 years here, I'm operating a little small business, right? Here's my point though. In August of 2020, I changed my mindset. I said to myself every single day from August 2020 on, I am a millionaire business owner. Those were the words that I said over and over and over. Guess what my brain said? No, you're not. But guess what? I kept saying it. And my brain said, oh, you're not giving this up. Okay. And guess what I had to do? I had to speak like a millionaire business owner. I had to act like one. I had to want that outcome more than life itself, right? I had to do all the things for it. You think it. In fact, where's my book? Think and Grow Rich. This ain't a joke. Okay. You think it first. Go read this book. You think it, you speak it, you act it, and you go race your dreams, content to go get that outcome. Okay. You speak your affirmations. And from before August 2020, I never once did affirmations. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am like, oh, I am a different person now. All right. Well, let me just tell you this. $20,000 a month business in August 2020. Guess what we have today? Now that I spoke that every single day since August and I acted like it. How would a how would a $1 million business owner act? How would they make decisions? You see where I'm going with that? There was an incongruency, but I had to act like it. Act like it. Up level yourself. Okay. You have a standard you want to reach. You want to reach X amount of money. Girl, you best act like that. Right? You best do the things to get that. Okay. So where we're at right now, in April, we had $180,000 a month. From $20,000 to $180,000. That means that we were operating a $1.2 million business at that time. That's how much revenue was going through. Okay. This year of 2021, we will close this year, no issue, over $1 million. Now, there's other things to be said. Well, the next goal would be $1 million a month, and the next goal after that is $1 million in profit a month. I get those goals. Okay. I understand them. But this was my goal for right now. It was August 2020. I'm $1 million business owner. Yes. Said it over and over and over. These things have power. I promise you they do. Your brain will work on them as you sleep. It will call them to you. And this isn't freaking woo-woo stuff, guys. I would have been the biggest person to tell you before this is woo-woo stuff. And like, ooh, affirmations and The Secret and calling it to you. I didn't believe in any of that stuff until I did it myself. Okay? Speak affirmations to yourself and be kind. Okay, next one. Faith versus fear. Are you ready for this one? Number 2, faith versus fear. Yes, and that's correct. Linda, you are so right. Guys, I'm not here for the money. We still live in the same house. I still have the same broken down sandals. I don't even know where my sandals are. If you saw my sandals, you'd freaking laugh. Like, oh, all the money gets poured back into the business, but I don't care because it allows me to serve you. It allows me to serve and reach more people. It allows me to bring women to this retreat that I know I'm called to do. Okay. This is what I do it for. I do it for you. Okay. So faith versus fear. Number 2, faith versus fear. When we live on faith, there is no room for fear. When we live in fear, there is no room for faith. Pay attention. It's a black and white world. Faith. Fear cannot be present. It's like darkness and light. If there is any light, darkness cannot be present. Do you get that? Okay. So when you are living, my point is this, which one are you living under? Okay. And you might go from day to day being different. That's fine. Okay. Some days you'll be led by fear and you got to call yourself out on those and say, whoa, stop it. Right. How do you get over fear? You overcome fear by taking action, right? Feel the fear, do it anyway. We take action to get through it. But with faith, how do we lead by faith? We have to take one step, the next right step. And then when the next one is given to us, we have to take that step. I don't mean we have to just go blindly around the world. I mean, we have to take the next right step. And when the next one's given, we take it, even though we're scared as heck. And I'll tell you, my all-stars can confirm, if they've seen me going live these past couple weeks, I have been scared out of my mind about that property and what the heck it means, because it is way outside my comfort zone. And I'm being stretched like anything else right now. Okay. You lead by faith. You move with faith, and fear cannot be present. All right. Next one, growth mindset versus fixed mindset. All right. Number 3, and I will put these somewhere in your dashboard. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Okay. Growth mindset. Everything is possible. Oh my gosh. I can do my own job. I can make my own money. I can get my own people to say yes to me. I'm in charge. That's a growth mindset. Fixed mindset. Oh man, I hope my boss doesn't fire me. I hope I can get a job. I hope that I don't lose my job. I can't make any more money than I'm currently making. There's a ceiling on my income. Do you get what I'm saying? You are coming closed. So which one are you operating in, friend? Growth mindset, obviously, that's your millionaire mindset hack, right? Same thing with faith, okay? Fixed mindset over here, you're not going anywhere. You got to cap that ceiling cannot be broken. So you got to say to yourself, how am I operating right now, right? Okay, next one. We've got, let me just make sure, did I write this one down? Hold on. Okay, there's another one in my head. I'll think about it another time. Okay, number 4, paint the picture of your why. Make your future more important than your now. So, like I said before, in February, had this experience where I had a picture come to me that said, this is the next step of the Bring the Mothers Home movement. And it was me homeschooling my children on a mountain all around evergreens with a lake next to me. And I can picture right now exactly where I was. And it's on that property, but I was on the other side. I wasn't in my house. I was on the other side of the property, on the other side of the lake, because we drove that after we went to the property. I know exactly where it is right now. I can picture it. And in February, guys, guess what? I was 60 pounds overweight in February, 2021. You want to know where I'm at right now? Dude, I've lost 30 pounds. You want to know why? Because of the why that I have in my head, because the picture that I had in my head had a joy that was not 60 pounds overweight. It had a joy that was happy, healthy, and active. And it wasn't the joy I was living in February 2021. Guys, I work these things day in, day out. This is work for your brain, and it will pay off in dividends. You work your brain, you work your fear, you will unlock yourself. And anything is possible. I believe that anything is possible. So, but you have to have that picture so vivid in your head that you will work so much more for it than if you were just wanting, you know, crap, I want cheesecake today. Yeah, well, but do you want that more? That's true happiness over there, Joy. Okay. And I had to I had that picture in my head, keep remembering it, Joy, because that was happiness to me. And I'm going to get that. I'm on a journey, friends. I'm on a health journey, and I will obtain that. So make your why more powerful, more important than your now. That makes sense? When you say, oh, but I want that. But do you want that in the future more? That's the only thing that's going to stop this instant gratification, the whatever you're doing right now that's defeating the future. Okay. Oh, but I really just want to binge watch. Oh, girl, I binge watch stuff. Okay. So don't get me wrong. There's times you got to check out, but like, come on, are we going to binge watch like 3 hours of stuff every single night? Well, is that really helping us to get toward our future goal? Probably not. Right. Okay. Work your butt. Yeah. And then when you've done the stuff, then reward yourself, right? Then go to check out, right? Okay, that's number 5. That's number 4. Let's do number 5. This was a huge one that I just came to me. By the way, I'm still on my health journey. Okay, this is round 2, and we'll get to that next 30 pounds on the end of round 2. So yeah, by the time I'm up in that house with the lakes and mountains and evergreens, I will have fully come into that picture. But I wanted that more. And this has been a journey I've been on for 8 years trying to get over this weight. So imagine how powerful that why is. That makes sense? Okay. Instant gratification versus delayed gratification. So in this situation, friends, when we have, this is just something just came to me in February. Like, what if the scroll just continues to get the dopamine hits in your brain, right? And so if all you want is to just constantly be like, moving forward with like, hit, of all these dopamine hits, guess what's going to happen? You can get those real fast. You can get those with drugs. You can get those with food. You can get those with sex. You can get those with like a whole bunch of stuff, right? Real fast. But what are the long lasting things? Yeah. The delayed gratification. When we postpone the quick hits of things and we say, I'm going to work harder for that. Okay. There's power in delaying gratification. Yes. Okay. There is power in that, because when you work for things and when you focus on, again, the future, right? Not the now. All right. Next one, test versus try. Okay. Test versus try. This one right here. And I'll post all these at the very end really quick. Test versus try. When we all say, oh, I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, I'll try to start my preschool. Yeah, I'm trying to start my preschool right now. Yeah, and you tell your friends, oh my gosh, I'm trying, Okay, well, go try to open the door. I didn't say open, I said try. You use the word try, your brain won't do it. Okay, I'm trying to start my preschool. I'm trying to sign up kids. Your brain's like, yeah, and you're failing, right? Okay, no. You need to test, become a scientist. And this is another concept of this, is that when you, guess what? We all fail. I fail a gazillion times, and I'm proud of it because I learn after I fail. Do not be scared of failure. Be aware that there's things you could do better, and then fix them, right? Test them, tweak them, become a scientist in your own life. Test things. Don't try them. Hey, I'm testing out a new marketing strategy. I wonder what the results are going to be. Ooh, I'm testing out this, okay? And then guess what? You allow there to be the incongruencies of sometimes there's signups and sometimes there's not. Instead of I tried the marketing and it didn't work. It was it all in or a failure. Testing it out, seeing what's going to happen today, okay? Totally different attitude. This one kind of goes alongside with the I am affirmations. No negative self-talk. Number 7. Who knows where the numbers are? Okay, so that was number 6. Number 7 is no negative self-talk. And that goes with the affirmations, but I'm serious, guys. If you hear any phrase, so it doesn't have to be the I am statements, but if you hear any phrase in your head that is negative, you got to call yourself out on it and say, and you try to flip it around as immediate as possible. Okay. So I used to say, and this is what I'm working on right now, like, I suck at money, right? Like, I'm not good at budgeting. Okay. Flip it. I am becoming smart with my money. Okay. I am mastering my money. Yes. Okay. Flip it. All right. Next up, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Number 8. So true. So true. I don't even have a story for this because like my entire life is this. If you have your back up against the wall and your only way forward is forward, you're going to figure it out. But if there's other options, other alternatives that you could do, you're going to be like, well, like, I don't know if I should do it right now. Maybe I should, maybe it's not going to work out. Like all these like exit doors, stop putting exit doors in front of you. Put it back behind your wall, a wall behind your back, and only one path forward. And it will force you to figure it out. Does that make sense? You have too many exit doors. And I know this is kind of a different scenario, but like, this is a good one too. You have too many exit doors. Okay. Number 9, personal commitment. Okay. And this is from my mentor, the one who's helping me to lose my 60 pounds. Jared is his name. He talks about having a standard for yourself. Okay. And so when you write your list of your 20 things for your to-do, I hate to-do lists. I don't write them. And you're like, oh, I got to do 20 things today. And you only get through 3 because your daughter's throwing up and your son just broke his leg or whatever. At the end of the day, you feel like you suck because you didn't get through your to-do list. And so tomorrow your to-do list grows to 30 things, right? No, that's because every single thing on that to-do list was a personal commitment to yourself. You wrote those and you said, I will do this today, right? You just broke a personal commitment to yourself. That's why you feel bad. That's why you feel guilty or depressed or overwhelmed or whatever, because you made a personal commitment and then you broke it. So make easier personal commitments because they're actually a very important thing. And every little personal commitment that you make to yourself rewards you in big ways because you're like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. Wow. Even if it's just one thing that day. Okay. Lower the list. Okay. Last thing, my friends. And I'm going to let you go because you guys are amazing, but I got my East Coast friends and dang, they're like, girl. Okay. Last thing, health first. Number 10, health first. Okay. I told you that, you know, for the past 8 years, I've struggled with my weight. Well, guess what, friends? This time I put my health first since February and I got connected with Jared. He said, health first. If you put your health first, everything else works out. Now I had put my business first, I'd put my family first, I'd put other things first, and my health was always way in the back. And I would eat my fast food and my Diet Coke and my ice cream and my cheesecake and my whatever, right? Because it was whatever I could eat really fast. Just get it done. Okay. Nope. Health first. You put your health first and your mind first. I should probably put that too. Everything else will figure itself out, but you got to work this thing. That's it, my friends. If you loved today's episode, then you are going to love this. I want to give you a free gift in your hands. This is a copy of my book, Start Your Preschool, and I want to get it to you for free. Yes, I said for free. It is a 300-page book. It'll help you learn the step-by-step process to actually starting your local or your online preschool. Every single step that I walked myself through, as well as the thousands of women who've created their own successful preschools have gone through the exact steps listed in this book. Not to mention, I also share 20 amazing women's stories. So you can see how not only did it work for me, but it works for amazing women just like you as well. I want to get you this free copy. Just go to freepreschoolbook.com or click the link in the description and we'll get it to you today. Again, just go to freepreschoolbook.com and we'll get it right to you.